Hi, Jules here, getting the caravan ready for the season. We're only a week away. Sorry that this video was a little bit, I think I promised it in an earlier video. But anyway, the caravan's been back to the dealer for the warranty work. And you guessed it, it's got to go back. But anyway, I've been really brave today. Well, not today, but I've been really brave, guys. I've done it. I've mounted the TV on the wall in the lounge area. Becks gave me the go ahead. I can, she's allowed me to draw the caravan. It's not, I always get a bit nervous. But yeah, I've mounted the TV. I'm going to go through what I did to mount the TV. So be patient with me. It's all the old, as the old saying goes, measure twice, cut once. Well, in this particular video, it's measure, 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 measure. And if you're not sure, measure again. Some maths is going to be involved as well, because as you can see, to get my TV mounted so that it got even displacement at the top and the bottom, I had to do a bit of measuring, because my TV, the bracket, unfortunately and not conveniently, is located at the bottom of the TV, whereas normally it's sort of midway on the back. So yeah, I've had to mount it in not the most particularly convenient place. It doesn't look that great when the TV's not mounted on it, but hey ho, it is what it is, as they say. So anyway, basically what I did was I measured from the end of this panel to the corner of this panel, found the central location. It depends on how you want to fit it. If you want to cover the plugs up, then blah blah blah. But basically, if I'm going to go for a bigger TV, that is my centre mark there. So you can go bigger. We've got a 40 inch. I wanted to go 43, but yeah, I basically made all my measurements depending on what mounting you're using. We went with this from this will carry up to 43 inch from Argos. It's been sat in the house for nearly a year because I wasn't brave enough to do this one. Beck told me I couldn't. This time last year, she says, you're not drilling holes in the caravan. So I didn't drill any holes in the caravan, but I got a thumbs up from her, realising that it was quite precarious to have the TV a bit loose when the kids are trying to do the colouring and what have you on here. It got knocked a few times. So it's going to be up there. It's going to be secure. So yeah, basically you just got to make sure when you've got your TV is to do a few measurements so that you get your TV in exactly the right place. But basically I used a wood drill bit, especially for wood. Drill through there. Just be really careful, because just behind here obviously you've got the LED lights, etc, but don't, if you've got a normal caravan, don't drill into the wall. This is like a floating wall that we can mount the TV on. So yeah, don't go drilling into the wall of your Caravan, because that's not going to end well. You're going to end up with holes in the side of your Caravan. So yeah, I'm just trying to cover all bases here. I do apologise if I'm going on and on and on. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can. But basically, I put the raw plugs into the holes, into the what was suggested on the instructions. I've done that. Basically, drill the 2 holes, knock the raw plugs in gently, just tapped them in. I didn't want to bang them in, with it being a composite body, etc, etc. I don't want it falling to bits. But anyway, put 1 screw in there, 1 screw in there. I'm going to add 2 more self-tapping screws that are going to go in there as well, just for a bit of extra support. Basically, the tools I used was a straight edge rule with a spirit level. I didn't use a spirit level. Basically, what you've got to do is, obviously, Caravans aren't always 100% level. Ours isn't on a driveway, so I measured either side, then drew a line. I marked it with some tape, get a rough idea of where it was, and then mark the tape with a pencil. So you're going to need some tape and a nice pencil to mark up where you want your holes going. Just be very careful, like I say, when you're drilling the holes. I used a pilot hole first. I did a small pilot hole with a screw size drill to get my centre perfectly where I wanted it to be, and then went for it with the big, I think it was an 8mm drill for this one, because they are quite big screws. Obviously the telly's quite heavy, so went in, did that, put the bracket on, and basically it looks magnificent. So yeah, I think it'll look a lot better mounted on the wall than actually on the sideboard. This will give the kids more space, like when Thea loves to do colouring and stuff, so she'll be on here with the colouring books, colouring in freely, because there's going to be a half decent gap underneath. I might have gone a bit hot. You see, some people have mounted them right up here, and I think it looks a bit naff, but I've gone for the more centralised position. But yeah, just like I say, do your measuring, do your calculations. Obviously, you've got where you plan on wanting the TV to be. Use the TV as well. Do your measurements off that, so that you've got a rough idea what you're playing with. Obviously, if you've got an awkward TV like mine, where the mounting is at the bottom, it's going to be a pain in the bum. But yeah, other than that, it was all right. It went well. So I apologise if this has taken so long, but I've been biting my nails basically, because it's one of those jobs that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do it if it went wrong. But luckily, it went okay. So yeah, I'd love to have done like a video of me doing it, but it was flipping freezing on the day that I did it. It's still freezing. We're a week away from towing the Caravan to the seasonal pitch as well, so exciting times coming. Got some last minute preps. Dan the man, the Caravan technician man from Perfect Tow, is coming tomorrow to do the first service on the Caravan, because you know what, I don't trust the Steelers to service the Caravan. Unfortunately, I just, the things that we've had to sort out on warranty, should have been picked up at PDI, and in hindsight, we probably should have rejected the Caravan. But anyway, cut a long story short, we wanted a new Caravan. We wanted the 8 foot wide. We wanted this layout, etc., etc. So you know what? We still had the Caravan, but yeah. Anyway, enough of this for now. I'm gonna mount the TV on the wall, take a photo and post it up, the finished article. I'm sure there's going to be some people that might have done it in a better way, but this is how I've done ours, and it's done. So maybe you want to ban some ideas or whatever. So catch you in a bit. Or should I say, that's a Tony Addy saying, isn't it? With a thumbs up. It's a ciao for now.